Welcome back to the Winter Major Expert Division qualifying round, hole number 7. Here we're playing a sniper rough bump using a Kingmaker. You can use sniper 9 plus. The adjustment is P2 minus 5% at max club, and we're using sniper 10 numbers, right? So P2 minus 5 max, and even if you're using sniper 9 or 8, always sniper 10 numbers in the app. 4 top spin, 1 right spin. And what we want to do is with the spin added, we want to have the tip of the ball guide touching the line 2 lines above the hole, and then aimed center cup, right? So 1 right and then a 4 top spin. I'm always coming back down to 4. I am setting up here using a Marlin so that, or 1 side spin ball, so that I always have the same side spin for better consistency, right? That being said, it is a Kingmaker shot. It is a large wind range, and also we're seeing a lot of wind angles just like all the other holes. So it makes it a little more difficult to drop this consistently. But we're looking at 1 and 2, and then the tip of the ball guide is touching that. I'm not counting the line that's touching the cup here. If you want, you can say 2 squares above the hole, right? Same thing. There's definitely some different wind angles here, and they're gonna require, in my opinion, they require different pull angles. So that's what I'm gonna tell you. It's what I suggest. It may not be ideal, but when you're trying to drop stuff with Kingmakers, and we're seeing, I saw wind all the way from over here all the way to over here. No exaggeration. Okay? You look at that wind range, and then you take Kingmaker into consideration between 7 and 9.1, and that's a lot. Um, it's almost as if Playdemic doesn't want us using free to play balls. Weird. Um, with that being said, I'm using the right side of this rock crop, whatever you want to call that over there. And then I'm using, if you look in the background, there's kind of a light gray, almost, or light green, or I don't know, gray, green kind of bush in the background. It's kind of hard to see, but right there, that's what I'm looking at. Basically, just slightly left of this point here. This will be neutral. Anything over here is crosswind. Anything over here would be tailwind, right? And so you can also use this tree. Looks like that branch here. The right side of that branch is a good marker for you. Anyway, so my suggestion is for tailwind angles, pull with a 1201 favor. So not necessarily a true 1201, but more than just a flicker. So what I'm looking for is when the wind arrow bounces back to the left, I want it to go past my center line by like 1 click, and that's it, and then head back to the right. If you're in the neutral angle, I suggest using a 1201 flicker, which is basically like 2 to 3 clicks left of the line and 1 to 2 clicks more to the right than to the left, right? So just slightly, a slight 1201, but not much. Just a little bit flicker on the 1201, and that's in the neutral wind angle. If you catch the crosswind angle, my suggestion is pull it as straight as possible. If anything, favor the slight 1201 flicker, but try to pull that one straight. That helps to get a little more consistency with this shot. In the tailwind and the neutral, there's no change between 7 and 8.8 mile an hour. If you happen to catch king wind, tailwind, 8.9 to 9.1, then minus 0.1 from your adjustment. That's in the tailwind. Neutral is no change no matter what wind you get, 7.0 to 9.1. And then so in the crosswind angle, so tailwind and neutral, I'm playing just before circle break under power. In the crosswind, I'm playing circle break under power. And the only thing I'm doing for tweaks in the crosswind is winds 7 to 7.6, I'm minus 0.1. 7.7 to 8.2, also minus 0.1. So basically 7.0 to 8.2 minus 0.1. 8.3 to 8.8 minus 0.2. And then 8.9 to 9.1 minus 0.3. That is the best that I could get with the Kingmaker. So I know it's a little complicated trying to have to pull different pull angles and such, but that's what gives you the best opportunity to drop. If you're not too worried about it, you just want the easy birdie with a chance to drop, then just play it with a slight 1201 flicker and call her a day, right? She may or may not drop depending on which wind angle you get. But that's what I'm doing for this one. In order to be able to try and get the Kingmaker to drop consistently, it definitely requires some tweaks. So practice it a few times, see what it's doing for you. If you need to, make some changes. But either way, hopefully you're walking away from this one with the hole-in-one, and if not, worst case scenario, should be a very easy birdie. It has been great, safe. Haven't had any issues as far as grades go. I'm always hitting the rough. It's not a big deal. As you can see, it will drop, right? That was the neutral angle, and it came in very nicely. Pull angle is very important. So P2 minus 5 max, sniper 10 numbers, 4 top, 1 right. Make sure you're having the tip of the ball guide touch 2 squares through the whole aim center cup. Wish you the best of luck. Hope you get the drop, and we'll see you in the next one.